This is crazy. So if you can hear me, if you can see me and I'm not delayed, let me know. Tell me in the chat, please. No idea what's going on with my computer right now. This is crazy. Good evening. Hi, everybody. Hi, Gina. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Natalie. Hello. Hi, Katie. Hey, Everett. Good to see you all. Sorry to keep everybody waiting here. My apologies there, y'all. I think it only goes back so far on my chat here, so my apologies if I'm not saying hi to you. It's not anything that you're doing. Hey, Joseph. Okay, so you can see me. Sorry if it keeps sticking. I'm so sorry. Hi, Becky. Okay, good. You guys, I think I'm just gonna like throw my computer out. I'm gonna have after we're done with this, Jonathan has promised completely like reset the entire computer. This is a newer computer, so I don't understand what's going on with it. So maybe I've just got too much on it. Oh, Ethan, I'm sorry to hear that, friend. Hi, Julie. Hi, Stacy. Hello, hello, everybody. Hi. Oh my goodness. See, there's a delayed pop-up just popping up on my computer right now. I need it to go away. I know it's not July. I liked the Mickey though. I liked Mickey here over my shoulder. It made me feel like I was using like a Genie Plus filter. So, hi, Joanna. Good to see you. Hi, Amanda P. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Amanda. Frank. Good to see you all. Hi, Amy. Oh my goodness. So now I'm around friends. I've been like out all day. Jonathan's not here. Well, he's here. He's like downstairs with the kids, but he's not here. So my apologies there. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I hope Sandy had a great birthday with us. So if you missed our stream on Monday, go back and check it out when you have a chance after this stream. We went out and saw Daughtry there. I'm doing good, Poppy. How are you? Sorry if I'm looking over to the side, like your chats show up on the side of me instead of like down below. So maybe I just use my phone. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's how I do that. um so I didn't mean to take up too much of your time. So we'll probably only be on for like 30 minutes or an hour ish. Oh, thanks, Joanna. No, it's the pink. It's the pink. Look, it's like going down my neck. You can see, like, yeah. I've been out in the parks a lot as of lately. So in fact, actually I came home from the parks. That's why I was running a little bit behind, starting my computer up, which I knew it would be a little slow starting up, but it's been crazy. Oh, best birthday. Yay. I'm so glad. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm getting like the farmer's tan thing going on. I really hate it. So it's not a good look for me. But yeah, the sun has been out in full force. It's real. So please, we always tell you to do so. And I never follow my own rules. But if you're coming here for spring break or in the next coming months, y'all, it's hot in Florida. It really is. And that sun is beaming. So please make sure that you're either A, packing sunscreen with you, or B, planning to get sunscreen while you're here. So that way you have that available to you. So, my apologies there. So let's get to it, right? So let's hang out. Let's talk. I don't know that everything got updated on the stream, but it's fine. It is what it is. Um, so let's hang out and chat. I just wanted to talk to you first a little bit about what things have been like here in the theme parks. We're kind of winding down the Walt Disney World 50th celebration. So we've got Harmonious ending, we've got Enchantment ending, we've got Happily Ever After returning. So if you haven't had a chance to already, feel free to go back and watch one of our past streams. We'll be out streaming some more fireworks and stuff here in the next little bit. But if there's one in particular that you want to see, let me know. Tell me in the chat. I also have plans to be out for Happily Ever After when it returns on April 4th. I'm not quite certain on whether or not I'm planning on live streaming that or if we just vlog it, like record it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Everett, yes. We will see you this summer. Can you or Jonathan ride Tron with me? Absolutely. So, yeah, while I'm waiting for your responses on the fireworks and stuff, let me know. Would you all rather see that live streamed? Would you rather see it recorded for the very first night? We know it's going to be busy. We know it's going to be super, super, super busy. So if there's a chance that we get to live stream that for Happily Ever After, and if that's the plan that we end up with, know that we're going to be very far back because there's going to be so many people wanting to come back and see that. So yes, absolutely, Ever. Anytime that you want to ride with us, absolutely let us know when you're in, and that goes for anybody, guys. So if we're in and everything, make sure that you let us know that you're in the parks. I forget a lot, so you're never bothering me. Just let me know when you're in, so that way live, 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 live. Okay. Hi, Connor. But just let me know when you're in the parks. I'd love to say hi. I'd love to say hi in person. I've met a couple of you all already. I'm really excited about that, and I hope that we can continue being able to interact with you and meet you as well. Ooh, Natalie's got a good question. Will they be taking all the 50th merchandise away, or will there still be places where you can buy them? That's a great question. So I think the plan will be to take all the 50th merchandise away. Um, and I think there's going to be a little bit of a lull. I know we already have a lot of 100th merchandise out, including the Disney Eras collection. It's that new collection with all like the old desks and the typewriters and the Walt Disney Animated Pictures studio shirts. So that's part of the 100th as well. But then if you've also seen kind of like the platinum dripped Loungefly or the purple popcorn buckets that are out now, that is also another collection for the 100th. So I don't know that we're going to see much merch different, but I do anticipate them taking all the 50th merch out. So if that's something you're wanting, you need to go ahead and get in on it. Grab a buddy to get it for you, because I don't anticipate them keeping them around long. If they do clear it out of the stores and it goes anywhere else, it'll more than likely end up at one of the character warehouses or across the nation. Now we have two here in Orlando, one on Vineland and one at iDrive, but I know that there are several other stores that are Disney character warehouses where they could ship them off to as well. Live. Okay. Okay. Well, then the population has spoken. Yeah, it'll probably be at the character warehouse. I just don't know what quantities they'll be, and I don't know what kinds of releases they'll do with that. I don't know if it'll just be everything goes to the character warehouse, or if it'll just be certain things that get shipped off other places. Do you think that they will take the character statues down? Ooh, Connor, that's a good question. That was one thing that we were debating, I think, the last time we were in Magic Kingdom, was whether or not they'd take the 50th character statues down. And I really hope not, because I kinda like them. I feel like there's a place for them to stay. You all tell me. So I feel like personally there's a place for them to stay. I think they've kinda added a little bit of extra magic here. We've talked a little bit about in the past how you can bounty hunt at Batuu, in Galaxy's Edge. I would love to have seen more of that expanded on in the rest of the other parks. I understand why it's only in Batuu because it is bounty hunting and it is Star Wars. But I would love to see more of like a interactive, like scavenger hunt-esque type thing in the other parks. But I guess maybe this was the middle common ground that they were able to come up with. Yeah, also property control. If you are a cast member, hi Amy S, good to see you. You didn't miss anything. You missed me being super late because my computer doesn't want to cooperate. There's that. Yes, so tomorrow night we're going to be streaming out at Magic Kingdom. So we're going to be out seeing the enchantment fireworks, maybe ride a ride or two. Let me know what you guys would like to do, because I feel like I'm starting to do the same rides over and over, and I don't want to do that to you. So if there's anything in particular that you want to see or do, let me know that. Let me know before the stream, so that way we can kind of work it into the plan, so to speak. So, hey Iggy. Hi Denise, good to see you. So yeah, I know that there's a lot of people that are already part of our memberships. So we just did the Figment Popcorn Bucket giveaway a few weeks back, and we did one Figment Popcorn Bucket giveaway to just general people, like general public, and the other one we gave away to just our members. So if you're a YouTube member, a Patreon patron, or a regular contributor to PayPal, because I'm keeping closer tabs on that. I know I've had a lot of one-off PayPal contributors, but I'm trying to be as fair about this as possible. So if you are on a regular, consistent basis, membership-esque, I guess is what I should say, then those are the folks that I'm going to be reaching out to more so in the next coming weeks for your input. I know that there's a few of you that have already upped your membership from the very first tier, which is like the official riders, to like even the e-ticket, or even like the let's take a spin, which is kind of like the middle ground. I tried to kind of make them fun, like ride related. So that being said, if you are in those higher tiers, we're looking to make better on helping or having you help make decisions about streams coming through and all the tier promises. There is a monthly thank you from the parks included in the higher tiers. So we'll be mailing you something. So we'll need your mailing address for all of those. So I will be reaching out for that. Hey, President Business, how are you? How's downstairs? Now you tell me after I let my membership expire. No, Everett, no. No, attractions for where and when. Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Hey, Dapper. Hi, Katie. Good to see you. I know. Connor said, I'm sorry for our Festival Fantasy Parade fans, but Magic Happens at Disneyland is my new fave. Yes. And if you've not seen Magic Happens, it is an incredible, incredible parade. Okay, Everett said, I did hear they're keeping the statues. Yes. Okay. Good. Good. I was hoping that that was the case. I guess they're just going to replace their 50th emblem there with probably something else, like Walt Disney World or whatnot. So we'll see how it is. Hey, Simon, good to see you. Welcome in. So, yes, we do have memberships available if that's something that you want to get in on. I know that there's a lot of people that are like, what's that? What's that? So, we just wanted to say, talk about it a little bit more than rather just in passing on a live stream. Hey, Jason and Jen, good to see you all. The chat is coming from inside the house. It's like Inception, right? So another thing that we've been teasing for a little while, I don't want to say tease, but we've been talking about for a little while is we are going to be launching a podcast. So that's something that we really, really, really wanted to do. There were some other things kind of at play, kind of hanging in the balance of everything else. Ooh, sorry. I think I just froze. So there was a couple of other things that were kind of hanging in the balance of, and decisions that needed to be made about that before we can move forward on all of that. So if you were a member or a Patreon patron or a PayPal member, um, I'll just start calling you as PayPal members. Hi, Alicia. Know that that is something that was already offered to you all to kind of help name the podcast. I think we eventually did open that up for everybody else to kind of help us out with naming the podcast. So know that that's coming. We're going to be launching that. We're looking for. I want to say shooting. So the intention is to do this on release like a weekly one-off. So I think we're going to do the audio version of a podcast. No worries, Gina. No worries. Hi, Nancy. So let me know if you're interested in this podcast idea, if you just want to follow along with us, if you just want to hear me and Jonathan kind of banter about the parks and banter about life and whatever is going on at the parks and stuff. Let us know if you would prefer just the audio version or if you'd like a video version. More than likely, that would be pre-recorded and just uploaded for you all here on YouTube. So I just want your input before we make any lasting decisions on any of that. So, oh yeah. So Everett says, be expecting Halloween party information this summer. That's all I can say. Yes. So historically, we've also seen Halloween party tickets release like early spring, like April, because they do start those as early as August. So that's definitely something that we want to make sure that you know about in advance. And that's kind of bringing me to my next point. So high five, Everett. Sorry, it just kind of like ghosted my hand right there. But Sandy even has the link. It's actually going to be the first link for you here in the description on the video. But we have a newsletter that we're going to be putting out. That will talk about all the latest happenings in the parks, talk about the refurbishments. I'm going to put a lot of effort into this and showing you what all is available to you at the parks, keeping you as up to date as possible. So if that's something you want to get in on, all I need is your name and your email. But if you don't mind to put it in on this form, if I don't already have your name and email, um, that's how I'm going to add you into my newsletter. So if that's something that you want to do, know that that's coming from me. Fill out the link either here in the very first link on the description here or the link that Sandy has. Hi, Michaela. Yes to the podcast. Usually only listen to them while I'm at work. I love podcasts. Um, I don't know that there's anything more right now that I love more because my hands are always so busy, either filming or typing or um, doing something with a photo, like editing, because Jonathan does a lot of all that, but I have to go and take the photos and do the videos and such. My hands are usually not free. So while I'm walking into the parks or walking around the parks by myself or walking out of the parks or in the car rider pickup, I have my headphones in unless I'm in the car and then it's on the Bluetooth. But yes, podcasts are like all I do. I don't even listen to music anymore. I hop from one to the next, and then I'm like, oh, it's Monday. It's like my shows. So it's Monday. I have this and this to listen to. Oh, it's Thursday. So I know I'm letting this one drop on Thursday. So yes, I have lots of them. So yeah, they're a favorite thing of mine. And I'm really excited to be able to share that with you and bring you into that kind of atmosphere. So yeah, let me know if you just want like if you're interested in more of just an audio thing or if like you would be interested in a version where it's audio and video together here on YouTube. It's in Spanish and Miranda's practicing hola. Right. I know. I hear you. I've been trying to get Jonathan to do a Spanish something for years now. So maybe because I don't know a lot of you all know this story, but I would not have ever streamed had it not been for Jonathan. So he like literally bought me multiple stabilizers, put them in my hand and said, here, do this. I was like, no, people are not going to watch this and they're not going to want to listen to me or anything like that. And he was like, yes, it's important. Do it. So we did. So I've tried to get him to do a Spanish something for years, and I think he's starting to take my advice on that too. Audio, because I ninja listen to podcasts a lot while working out. Well, so the audio version will totally be a thing, like audio for sure. But I'm just looking to see if we need to invest any kind of time in doing a video version where you could see it as well. Um, I didn't know if anybody would be interested in any of that. Oh, yay. So Sandy has got that link up for you as well. This is it as well. It's going to be the very first link that you have at the end of or at the bottom of the video in the description. So good good call there, Sandy. High five. I would high five you, but like it wants to ghost my hand. So oh, there we go. Much better. I love podcasts too. So nice to have the background while working. Yes. Yes. But my problem now with podcasts is I'm so invested in the shows that shows that I listen to. I want to listen to that rather than working. So I have to work in complete silence. And Jonathan will be like, why is it so quiet up here? And I'm like, because I get distracted easily. Yeah. Yeah, guys, as you're coming in, hit that big old thumbs up button for me. Let me know that you're here. Michaela's like, same, same. I'm telling you, I don't do anything other than listen to podcasts when I'm doing laundry, when I'm doing the dishes. Yes, I do the dishes because Jonathan cooks. When I'm getting the kids ready, like it's crazy. That's all I do. Maybe some just audio and then some video too. That's what we were thinking. We were thinking about if there was a want for it, maybe make that option available to members only for the video. We definitely would be releasing specific bonus episodes for members only. So that would definitely be the thing. Yeah, happy International Women's Day. Thanks, Everett. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you, thank you. Happy International Women's Day, everybody, for sure. Connor's asking, do you think Tron will be a virtual queue? Sorry, Connor, for opening day. Absolutely. I think that's something they've already said. They're going to do a virtual queue only. So it will only be um, virtual queue And I don't know that they're going to do a paid Lightning Lane version at first. I would assume they would, but that means they're going to have to rework the paid Lightning Lane for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train with Genie Plus, unless they make it two. And I could see that happening too. So I don't know for sure, but absolutely, I highly anticipate a virtual queue for Tron on opening day. Absolutely. You would watch it. Okay, thanks, Ethan. It'll be story time with Jonathan. I don't know that we need a video version to this, Jonathan. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So guys, if you haven't had a chance to already, you don't know, or if you're just now newer here to us, here's the link to follow us on all the socials. That'll bring you out to our link tree. It's also in the description as well. So that way you can click on, if you click on the link, it'll bring you out to a one-page stop. It'll have each of the social icons there for you. If you just click on the ones that you follow, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever it happens to be, notification bell on each of those. So that way you know that you're kept in the know about everything that's going on here. So that's right. Iggy tries to do a Lunes Latino on Mondays for Spanish only. That's okay. It's such a niche audience, Iggy. It really is. For sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, thanks, Gina. So let's get down to more some of the taxing business. Also, I'm now realizing that Mickey looks like he's trying to give me like the bunny ears. So now I don't know that I like this background so much, but it is what it is. I will fix it later. Um, so yeah, we have talked for quite some time about how we wanted to celebrate the first year's worth of anniversary for us here on the channel. So, according to YouTube, the channel was created in February, but that was just name, like not really anything done with it. I didn't start streaming on it or uploading anything really until like March. So we count March as my official anniversary for the channel. So for our first year anniversary, we want to do something really, really, really big. So if you haven't had a chance to hear already, me on repeat, broken record, we are giving away a 2-night stay at one of the Walt Disney World Deluxe Resorts. So I know that I think I promised to have everybody that out yesterday. So I epically failed because it's Kendall's birthday. So I'm going to blame that on Kendall and her birthday. And I think that you all give me some grace there. So I will have that out to all of the members tonight. And as of the weekend, let's see, today's Wednesday. As of the weekend, I will have the form Saturday out to everybody to enter into. So it is a 2-night stay at a Walt Disney World resort. We're going to go over all the different kinds of legal mumbo jumbo. Oh, thanks, Iggy. Like basically, the reservation is yours once you book it. We're going to give you a full year from when we announce the winner to pick and use that. Yep, Jonathan has said if we have 500 submissions, he's going to make it a 3-day. See, it's official. It's going up right here. Yep. So if we get over 500 submissions for the entries, it'll be 3-day. We want to make sure that we're as fair as possible here with this. So we are going to limit this to 1 per entry, like 1 entry per person. So if you are a couple, or if you have multiple people in your household and you have multiple email addresses, then that's totally kosher because I told you 1 email. We're going to try to do this as fairly as possible. So we're going to draw the name out of the bag. We're just going to print them off. We're going to draw it out of the bag. We might invite like one of the kids to come and draw it. Yep. Yeah. So if 100 people share the opportunity to 4 different people, that makes 500 entries. So we're going to be running this through, let's say April 8th. Yeah, first week in April. So I said initially through March, but yeah, let's say April. So if you want to get in on all of that, A, members are going to have this first. B, everybody else will have this over the weekend. All the entry form is going to have all of this kind of written out for you in kind of the fine print, so to speak. So please only enter if you intend to actually use the stay, because once it's booked and once you've given us dates, I think actually the entry form has 3 dates to give us for the stay. And of course, we'll work with you. We're not going to just like randomly pick some dates and be like, oh, no, I can't do that. Um, and I think we're going to have 3 choices for resorts. I think we said any deluxe resort. I think we've kind of narrowed that down to 3 now because I wanted to make sure that it was not too overwhelming for anybody. What did you give away today? I didn't give anything else away today, Amy. So we're announcing the giveaway for the rest of this month. So I want to give everybody really good ample time to get their entries in. This will be an online form, so really quick, easy entry form to get in. No, no worries. Yeah, if you want to sign up for the newsletter, yes, sign up for the newsletter if you're a Patreon member. This is just for any. This is separate from Patreon. So if you want the newsletter, absolutely, yes, yeah. Um, so that's just going to be regular park information. Um, the only other caveat to that, and I think that's going to kind of bring me into my next point here, is yes, we have had people ask us um, if we can like move like the stay if they are the winner and they want to tack on extra days to it. Yes, we can do that. We'll work with you on that. The only other caveat to that is that because I'm a travel agent, I would need you to book that with me for the remainder of your stay and any tickets that you would need. Because this is just the resort stay. This is not tickets or anything like that. So, if that being said, that would be the other stipulation. Um, if you already have an agent that you work with and can prove that you've had that relationship, I'm certainly willing to kind of bend those rules a little bit if that's an existing relationship that you've already had. So we can work with you on that if that's the circumstance. Um, but since I brought up the fact of being a travel agent, and tell I'm a little nervous because I'm getting a little fidgety. Um, I don't think it's any secret that I've been with my current agency for quite some time, Treadway Travel Company, and they have been superb to me. I've learned a lot about travel, about the parks, about keeping in contact, and doing a good job as an agent. But I think that there's a natural progression to things, and I think that whenever you learn, you grow, you have realizations about yourself. So that has kind of led into a realization that eventually I wanted to be my own agency owner. And so I have already turned in my notice with my current agency. And they know that I have interest in starting my own agency. And I've been super busy the past couple of months trying to get things together and get accredited, realized as an official agency. So now we are up and ready. Yeah. So my my current agency owner has agreed to allow me to continue servicing my clients that are currently traveling with them. And we've worked that out beautifully. So if you are a current client of mine, nothing changes for you. I will be touching base individually with those that still have outstanding trips and outstanding reservations. Um, but I will no longer be booking through Treadway Travel Company as of April 1st. So I will be booking everything through my own agency very, very shortly. So, oh, thanks everybody. Thanks, Aaron. So yes, that's a thing. The newsletter that I will be sending out will be from my my travel agency. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. So I know a lot of you all were asking. Thank you, Natalie. I will be able to book international travel. So if you're internationally traveling from um, wherever your country is to Walt Disney World, then let me know. We can work on that. I believe the only way that's going to work is if we book under the US system, though. So you would be subject to all of the US packages and pricing and all of that good kind of stuff. Oh, thanks, Jason. Yeah. So I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous. Not that really anything changes. It's just being my own. So hi, Michaela. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Um, so the newsletter that I plan to send out first. Thank you, Katie. The newsletter I plan to send out first will have a little bit of information on that. So it'll have all the ways that you can reach me, all the ways to get in touch with the agency. If you're interested in planning a separate reservation to Universal, uh, Disney World, thank you, Amanda P. Um, Disneyland, even Florida residents, I'm going to be able to do all of it. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, thank you. Sandals, beaches, SeaWorld, Legoland, you name it, I'll be able to do it. Thank you, Denise. So if that's something that you want to do, the first newsletter that's going out is going to have all of that information for you and how to reach me. Oh, Connor, you nailed it. You nailed it. He said, "So, what's your agency called?" I think somebody asked me that a little while ago, and I wasn't ready there. So will you get a hold? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, Amanda. Absolutely. Gina, if you will fill out the link that Sandy just put in the chat, and it's also the very first link in the description as well. It'll just ask for your name, email. I think I already have your email though, Gina. So if you want in on that newsletter, that'll go out here really soon. But the agency, I think this is the first time I'm ever saying anything publicly, but the agency will be called Adventure Awaits Travel Company. So be looking for that if you are signed up on the newsletter, because that is the first one that's set to drop. And I'm so excited. So yeah, that'll have all the ways to get in touch with me, riding into the magic. Listen, and then our mascot would be like a unicorn. I could totally see it, Connor. No, so it's a Adventure Awaits Travel Company. So we wanted to have something a little bit more universal, no pun intended there, but not so much Disney focused, although that will definitely be a huge part of everything that we have. But we wanted the ability to be able to offer products that weren't solely Disney Cruise Line, weren't solely Universal. It was not like pigeonholing us into one thing or the other. If you want to book a beaches or a sandals trip or all inclusives or anything, that would be great. Oh, thanks, Nancy. Yeah. So if you are sharing your email, please, 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 thank you, Sandy. That's a great reminder. So if you are sharing your emails, please make sure that you click on that link first. That's why I didn't want them here in the chat for everybody to have. So make sure that it goes in that form so that way it's not out there for everybody else. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah. Is that a nod to the movie Up? Maybe. A little bit. A little bit. You'll see some Disney isms through a lot of it. Hi, Patty. You'll see some Disney isms. There was a movie made years ago. It's kind of like a remake of Peter Pan, and yeah, there's a little bit of that to it as well. And I've had a lot of people reach out. Oh, thanks, Lisa, and give a lot of support that knew about this for a couple weeks, couple days at this point. But yeah, I mean, we're all ready and up and running and ready to go. So yeah, so if you want to start booking things with me through me, you can do that. I've had a couple people say, "Thanks, Lisa." I was hoping that it would be fitting. We're working on the website. I know somebody, who was it? Stacey King, was it you? Somebody was asking me the other day and just randomly said, "Are you gonna have a website?" Like, whoa, you're way ahead of me here. So yes to a website. Um, we'll work in some Ride with Randa stuff there. We've tossed around the idea of rebranding this channel, maybe not necessarily Adventure Awaits and like be specifically like travel company related. It would just be kind of separate, like, but you all seem to like be really welcoming in the fact that like Jonathan comes out with me to stream quite often, or um, just wanting to talk to both of us in general. So like it's kind of awkward whenever he pulls up like the TikTok for me or whatnot, and he's trying to help out, and it's my name and not just him. Thanks, Justin. So is this going to be targeted to Disney but spread out to different parks and excursions? Yeah, absolutely. So while I will obviously be very theme park focused, and that will probably be a lot of like the bread and butter of the services that we offer, we do special, or I will specialize in all inclusives, cruising, other types of travel. If you want to travel the national parks, we can do that. If you want to go to Africa on a tour, we can do that. If you want to go to Paris, we can do that. So yes, definitely Disney theme park focused, Universal, SeaWorld, all those kinds of things. But we'll also have the ability to do a little bit more with it too. So I just wanted to make sure that it was something a little bit more beefy than just that. You make it cute, Randa. Well, I have business cards to hand out. Yeah, so, business cards, there will be lots of, like, cool, I don't know, like, merch type stuff, coming, but there will be a lot that will be, client-based as well. So, yeah, yeah, I'll definitely have some things out, baby steps. You should do a TikTok page to give some tips. Yeah, yeah, that'll be coming. You'll certainly see a lot of that. And while that won't change the streams and while that won't change our vlogs, I think there will be a separate section where when you see our room tours, when you see the resort tours, all of that will also have the information on how to reach me to book stays. So absolutely. Do I have a Facebook page? Yeah, Ride with Randa. Still on Facebook. So we're working on some other things for like a separate Instagram, a separate Facebook page. But getting up and running, getting the business itself up and running was really kind of the first thing. A couple of you have already, kind of expressed some interest in if we would be willing to take on agents. So yes and no. That'll be actually answered in the newsletter. So you'll want to keep in mind that this is legitimately a business. So as a travel agent, you are your own business owner. You are responsible for running your business as a business, and it's not a hobby. So, that being said, if that's something that you're interested in, there will be ways to contact me and reach out. We'll make that available. But I also want to make sure that I get through this transition first, wrapping everything up with my current agency into this next one, and not biting off too much more than I can chew. So I want to make sure that my clients, current, former, past, present, future, all that come first. So I really want to focus on transitioning first. And then once we're ready, we'll certainly make more further announcements about potentially adding other agents. I want to be able to be available and have the right mindset and have the time to not only interview, but also train and then onboard other agents as well. So, yeah, like a separate TikTok agency for the agency, maybe for now, everything is just me. So know that everything is just me. It's only me. So every communication, every newsletter, every email, every phone call, everything will fall solely on me. So we'll see. We'll see. Right now, that's not the plan for a separate TikTok. I want to get everything else first up and running. But yeah, that's definitely down the pipe for everything. Yeah. Michaela's asking, will you be doing anything with renting of DVC rooms? We like to rent DVC instead of booking through Disney to save money. I'm glad that you say that because you recognize the power of DVC. I don't know that we'll be licensed to do that because those are separate licensing. And while I'm also licensed as a real estate agent, there's a separate licensing here in Florida to be able to sell or rent timeshares. So no, unfortunately, not immediately. There's only a few companies that do that kind of rental, and that I would trust with those. There's a lot of people that try to go online and pick up something from Facebook or eBay. And while I know that there are Craigslist, even I know that there are reputable people out there that just want to do good. I highly, 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 whether you whichever side you're on of that beat, recommend one of those agencies to go through because there's so much involved with that. And a lot of times, whenever you rent DVC points, those are um, non-refundable and non-changeable. So definitely know that that's something that I highly recommend that you work with an agency there. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Ethan. So yes, Adventure Awaits Travel Company is going to be our travel agency. Super excited. Um, so if you've already signed up for the email newsletter, or if I already had your email previously, know that you're signed up for that newsletter. I don't want to spam a bunch of people. So if you don't want an email from me, then that's totally fine. Like I will not email you. Just let me know. Um, there will also be an unsubscribe as well at the bottom. So like you can click the unsubscribe and it will not continue to send you emails and I will know not to do that any further. Um, but if you want to stay in the know, if you want to be put on the email list to get the entries to for the room stay giveaway, you'll want these emails. Um, Also in the email, be paying special attention. I don't want to give it away right now. I want you to actually read it in the email so you can kind of digest it and understand it individually. But there will be some like grand opening specials that I will have there. There's also going to be a like a refer a friend type special as well that might be a nice little incentive for you to refer your friends and family members my way if they're looking to just book park tickets or just a hotel stay. I mean, it doesn't even have to be the theme parks. It could be literally just some random place in like Gatlinburg. So I will have an ability to do it all there. Yeah, you're welcome, Michaela, for sure. I'm glad that you all rent DVC to try and save money. That is incredible. But this doesn't change anything with our DVC membership. We still love our DVC. We still use it for our resort stays. It just means that like whenever we do more room tours, when we do more room stays, it'll be pretty heavily focused on if what we call evergreen. So you'll be able to go back and re-reference it as like the rooms change, as the resorts change, and then it'll obviously have the agency information with all that as well. So yeah, we're pretty excited about it. So that email actually is already scheduled to send out tomorrow. So if you want in on the email list, make sure you're there. So yeah, we talked a little bit about the parks. We talked a little bit about the agency, obviously. Talked a little bit about the giveaway. So know that that's coming to members first over the weekend. If you're a regular person, non-member, then you will also have an opportunity to get that link as well. That'll be just another Google form here. Hi, Balaban. Good to see you. Hi, Kathy. Um, so know that that's coming. Again, if you're looking to book those stays, know that or if you're looking to get in on the giveaway, we really want to give you this giveaway. So like we want to work with you, but then we also need to know that you'll be able to use it within the next year. So that's why we try to give ample enough time there. I know not everybody can take off work or wants to vacation or can vacation within the next year. So this is something that we're looking to do pretty immediately, so that way we don't have to hold it for 2 or 3 years there. So, um, you've never been described as a regular person. I'm sorry. I have sometimes very poor choices of words, so my apologies there, Simon. But yeah, if you're not a member, then know that that is going to be coming out tomorrow as well. So yeah, that's kind of about it. A lot of you all have asked for trivia nights to come back. So trivia nights, absolutely. We're going to be doing those. I think we're going to try and do those at least once a quarter. I don't want to do them like every week, so we'll be doing something pretty regularly. But then we're also going to have like other things that we're giving away. So I know this is a really big thing with the room giveaway. Would love to get to a point where we can start giving things away like once a month. I've also got a whole set of Splash Mountain press pennies from before Splash Mountain closed to give away as well that I promised. So that's probably next up on our other giveaway past the rooms. So we're holding on to those to give those away. So April we'll draw for the giveaway for the room. Maybe May we'll start with the press pennies. Oh, thanks, Bellabon. Oh, thanks, Patty. I appreciate that. Oh, it's so sweet. So yeah, lots of good things coming around. We've talked about the podcast. Podcast is definitely going to happen for sure. Um, so we'll give you more information on that. We just knew that we were looking. We tossed around the idea of tying that into the agency, I don't know that that's going to be a great thing to do. Just because I don't know, I kind of feel like I'd like to keep that separate. So we'll see. And you all had some really cool inventive names that you came up with. So I'd really like to keep narrowing those down and use one of those. So know that that will be a weekly thing once we go. I think we're going to just stick to audio for now. Oh, thanks, Iggy. He said, my head is spinning. Oh, man. Yeah, your head's spinning. Now you know why I've been so absent-minded for the past like couple of weeks. So, oh, well, thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, World Autism Awareness Day is Sunday, April 2nd. That's awesome, Ethan. And did you know that SeaWorld was the very first theme park to be autistic friendly? Like they had whole sections built specifically around all of that. So, um, yeah, it's definitely something to keep in mind when you're planning your vacations for sure. So if you are getting that newsletter tomorrow or email, it's just an email at first, but we're going to start that with the regular newsletters. Yeah, we're going to set up that podcast like pronto. So I kept trying to hold Jonathan back this entire time. And I was like, no, I need to talk about the agency first because it's all going to tie in together. And he was like, well, you just need to hurry. So there it is. Um, Thank you so much, Nancy. I appreciate that so, so much. Um, but yeah, we're getting the podcast up and running. Jen says shirts, Ride with Rand on the back, Adventure Waits Travel Company on the back, or Ride with Rand on the front. Ooh, that's a good one. Jen, you're hired. Marketing manager. There you go. Oh, I love it. No, there's definitely going to be some things. I try to spoil my clients. I try to give little things away whenever they travel with me. So sometimes it's just not so much. Sometimes it's a little bit bigger than others, just depending on um, what they've had to get through to get their trip and everything. So yeah, we'd love to do that. I think we've kind of like in passing tossed around the idea of a group cruise. I would love to do that. I don't know if that's in the works for us in the immediate future, but certainly by next year, we're definitely going to get something together for a group cruise if that's something that you all want to get in on. So basically, if you're not familiar with a group cruise, what you do is you block off like a whole section of rooms and staterooms, and then you just say, "Hey, this is what we got. This is what we do. We can all book it as a group." So if that's something we'd like to do, we can get in on it together. Thank you, Patty. Oh my goodness, thank you. That's so nice. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I'm currently trying to figure out how to get the website up and running because I am technologically unsavvy because I linked it to the word domain, the domain host, and then I totally like disabled my emails. So that was a thing. That was a problem. So once I get that up and running, like it literally will be available, and you'll have that as well. Connor's asking, are the newsletters going to be monthly or weekly? Newsletters will be out monthly to start. There's potential for that to move up to bi-monthly and then maybe even weekly, just depending on what all information is out there and how quickly things change. But I feel like if we're doing the podcast weekly, we're kind of keeping things up to date. The newsletter is just kind of like a catch-all for everybody. It's like a, hey, this is what's up and coming. This is what's going to be closed. This is what's going to be starting out at Epcot. These are the new desserts and stuff to watch for. This is the new concert lineup, things like that. So that'll be in the newsletter for you. So probably monthly at least to start for, and then we'll see if we need to build on it from there. Hi, Tyler. Good to see you. So yes, we have lots more planned for you this year, lots more Universal, lots more SeaWorld. I've had so many people reach out lately and be like, hey, can we get back out to SeaWorld? And I'm like, oh, SeaWorld. Okay. I didn't think anybody watched SeaWorld, but yeah, you all have really surprised me there. And the demand with the Universal is real. So we will get back out to Universal. We'll get back out to SeaWorld. I'd love to take you guys to Legoland. I feel like that would be super fun too, just to kind of see the difference. Now, I know that that's kind of billed as a little bit more of like a younger kids park, but I feel like it's very on point to be well-rounded so that way you know what your options are. There's obviously going to be lots more Halloween Horror Nights. I know that that's something that you all know to anticipate with me. So just know it come like fall season, that's gonna be a thing. Yes, Kennedy Space Center. So they are really great partners of ours. They've already invited us out before. We loved working with them already. So yes, more Kennedy Space Center for sure. Absolutely. Busch Gardens. Yes, Busch Gardens for sure. They've got lots of really new great coasters. SeaWorld has some great coasters coming up as well. So lots of really good things. We've also talked about doing kind of like road trips with some of you, well, not with some of you all, but to see some of you all like up your ways. I think we originally had wanted spring break. That's not happening, obviously. So summer is what we're aiming for on all of those. So if we happen to be out your way, we'll be giving you a heads up on what's going on. So that way you'll know where to anticipate us. Yeah, the hotel Legoland was amazing. Listen, their beach resorts are incredible, and I don't think people know that. So we really need to get out and show all those off for sure. But yeah, we got lots of really cool, exciting things coming up that we want to be able to show you. Some of them, though, will not be available or as stream friendly. So know that if we do a lot of vlogs, like pre-recorded stuff, then that was just kind of the better strategy for those things to show them to you. Yeah. Oh, Iggy's tagging along for Legoland. I hear it. I hear it. Halloween party too. Absolutely. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is totally my jam. Howl Scream at not only SeaWorld Orlando, but Busch Gardens also has a Howl Scream. Hi, Kelly. Oh, thank you. I know it's not 4th of July. Pay no attention to that little snippet there. But yeah, all the Halloween things. I love all the Halloween things. Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, the Terror Trail, which I think is just now rethemed. I was talking to their owners last night, and they are inviting us back out. So we were so excited. So yeah, we're gonna have an action-packed year. You'll finally get to see which cruise we chose very, very soon. So we'll be making more announcements through that. But we really want to get through this resort giveaway so that there's not too much out there floating around. So, but that's not happening till a little bit later on this year. So you won't have to wait too long to hear any of that. So, but yeah, lots of cool, fun, exciting things. Are we going to Disneyland anytime soon? Oh, Connor, I would love to get out to Disneyland, especially with all the different themed nights that they're doing. They're doing a throwback night to like the 1950s and 60s, and I could totally see myself rocking a poodle skirt for that. Just saying. They just did their first princess night last night, where you can meet over 19, like 20 different princesses last night. They had different themed snacks and everything. It's kind of, they call it Disneyland After Dark, but it's their version of an after hours party. So much fun. I would love to get out to Disneyland anytime soon. I think at this point it was either Disneyland or the cruise. If the channel does better, if we have more people and the budget is there, absolutely. We just need your help in inviting more people onto the streams. So if we can consistently meet some benchmarks with the streams and the revenue there, then and it makes sense, absolutely. We just don't want to bite off more than what we can chew. Yeah, last night they did Princess Night. I think it's one of 2. I know, I haven't been to Disneyland Paris yet. I know. I I hate that, but I'm so pumped. That's a goal to go and visit all of the Disney parks around the world, for sure. We should do the Halloween party together. I have to warn you though, like I'm a busy bee at all of these parties. Group trip, we're in. Disneyland Paris, here we come. Maybe we don't do a group cruise. Maybe it's Disneyland Paris that we all go and do. Oh, that would be awesome. Very cool. But yeah, absolutely. If we can grow our community, if we can get more people watching the streams, watching the vlogs, that's going to be the most important thing. Um that that helps me. It helps us grow and helps us have the budget for all those things. It's probably cheaper than going to Disneyland in California. Probably so. Probably so. And that's probably spot on. It was crazy from the looks of it. I meant to watch it being streamed last night, and I couldn't stay up for it. Plus, we had a birthday. So, yeah. So, if you missed it, on our schedule tomorrow, I will be streaming Magic Kingdom tomorrow. So, when are we going to Legoland? I haven't picked a date just yet, but I certainly would like to do that. I'd like to do a little bit of a live stream, definitely like an overview vlog for sure. I don't think you have to ask to film in the parks. I just know you can't film on the ride. Now there are certain parks that you can't film in. You can't like record anything for sure. So that's definitely a thing. Yeah, but I mean Legoland could have changed things. So I don't know. Very well could be. So yeah. So tell your friends. Let them know. We're getting ready to do the giveaway. It's real. It's here. It's a thing. I'm looking at the date now. Yeah, March 8th. So, yeah, it's here. It's a thing. We're really doing this, and I'm super excited. Um, so yeah, we'll have all the details and special grand openings available to you in the email here. I guess starting tomorrow because that's already scheduled. So we'll start that tomorrow. Um, if you're a member, go ahead and anticipate the sign up entry form. Now, just because you're a member, you will still need to enter the giveaway for the room. So I'm not going to like automatically put you in for that because I want to make sure that it makes sense for you. So everybody must enter for the room giveaway, and then we'll be drawing that early April. So that would give a full month there. Nice, Natalie. After hours on May 17th. I love that. Yeah, so tomorrow, 6:30, Magic Kingdom stream right here, same place, just a little earlier, and then we'll go out and see a couple of things around Magic Kingdom. When you go to Disneyland, then you make sure to ask if you're allowed to film. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're certainly not going to go and break any kind of rules in any other parks. Absolutely, for sure. Yeah. Star Wars night, I love it. Have I been on Serengeti Flyer? I have not. Not yet. Not yet. I have been, like, super busy trying to get all this done. So, yeah, so now you know what I've been up to a little bit on the back burner here. It was really great talking with you guys. I'm sorry it took up almost an hour of your time. But, yeah, you all have some really great ideas. We've got some really cool things coming up we want you to be a part of, we want to include you in on, and we wanna do more and more of. So the only way to do that is to continue to keep growing, and this is just kind of a celebration of how far we've already come and where we're looking to be. So the only way we can do that is as you're giving the big old thumbs up on the stream or sharing the streams, sharing the links, watching the videos, go back and rewatch a video. There's nothing that says you can't do that. So we're going to be doing a lot more resort tours, room tours again. We want to show all that they have to offer, including the Universal resorts too. So yeah, we've been super busy. I like chat nights too, and I kind of figure that the podcast will kind of get like this as well. And I'm sorry I don't have my partner in crime here. He's been cooking downstairs. So, oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. So, when will I be at Hollywood Studios? Probably next week, Ethan. And normally, I know we had talked about streaming Thursdays and Saturdays here, but I have something we're doing birthday celebrations with some family that's coming in from out of town again for this weekend. So yeah, we're gonna do that and take a break from this Saturday, and then resume as normal next week. So I'll have another uh, weekly schedule posted here really soon. Well, thank you. Thank you. No, I love the resort tours. I love to give you all information, little tidbits, caveats, things that'll help you save time, help you save money. So if you have ideas of your own and you would love to see something covered, let me know because you're the heartbeat of what we're doing here. This is all to give information to you. So we just want to be like the viewpoint for all of that. So yeah, let us know if you have ideas or if there's something specific that you want covered. Members will have a lot more say in streams and what we have up and coming very soon. So definitely keep an eye on that. If you're a Patreon patron, if you're a YouTube member, and know to be looking for those. I think Patreon emails you each time there's an update, which I really love. And then YouTube members have the community tab here. Even if you're not a member now and you become a member later, you'll be able to unlock all those other like member only streams or members only contents or polls or um, links or anything like that that gets posted there specifically for members. So if you're not one now and want to do that later, then you can certainly do that at a later time and still unlock all that. Did I see that Disneyland is getting a Pandora? Yes. So they're getting a version of Avatar or Pandora. I think that will make some really great content for the podcast to talk over for sure. So all this to say, I could really use your all support now, and maybe even more so than I ever did before. So with the agency, with growing our community here, it's super important. So thank you all so much for everything that you've done for us thus far for this year. I hope that this room resort giveaway is just a small token, truly, of our appreciation to you all for where we started versus where we're at now. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and for your love of the parks and being able to connect with us in the way that you have. So thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being yeah. Thank you for being friends. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the endless laughs and cries and hugs that I've gotten either virtually or in person here with you guys. It's been incredible. It's been such a fun ride, and I am so, so, so pumped for everything that we've got coming up to be able to share with you, to be able to meet you, to be able to give things away, to be able to bring you on these adventures. And I just can't say thank you enough. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Tour the Character Warehouse. Absolutely. Yeah, lots of people don't know they exist. For sure. For sure, Sandy. Last but not least, I do want to mention I've been leaving it out, but I need to put it in here now as well. So, a vlog on how to use Genie Plus. Natalie, it's coming for sure. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. We're going to be launching resort tours again. High five, Jonathan. um, Last but not least, we do have a P.O. box. We started that for Christmas. Hi, Karen. Happy Wednesday. That's definitely going to be a yearly thing. So if you want to get in on our Christmas card list, know that we'll be launching that closer to the end of the year. But if you want to drop us a note, send us something to mail. If you think something's really cool, you want to send it our way and you want to do it through snail mail, send it to our P.O. box. We have that set up again. We'll keep it open. And then I will do my best to remember to put it in all the streams going forward for everybody. So I'm going to let you get back to your Wednesday. But thanks for coming out, chatting with me for a little bit, hearing my crazy and hearing me babble for a little bit longer. And hopefully I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye. Yeah, don't forget to get in on that newsletter if you want to know what we're offering as a grand opening deal for the agency. Then definitely get in on the newsletter, fill it out. Your email goes there, not in the chat, and I will get you on the newsletter list as of tonight, so that way you get the email tomorrow. So, bye everyone. Bye. Have a good night.